It's about the downtime. How long is the downtime after the procedure and ano yung usual na binibigay mong advice sa mga patients?
So, tanong ko muna, sino na dito ang nakapagpa-opera?
Wala.
Ako na magtatanong sa inyo, kanina niyo pa ako tinatanong. Kahit anong procedure, CS, pagbubuntis. So, CS. So, sa CS, how many days before they remove the sutures? So, naalala pa natin. How many days bago tanggalin yung...
After mga
Naalala po ba ma'am kung ilang days bago inalis ang tahi mo sa CS mo? 7 days? Ano yung sumagot? Pero ganito yan. In general, again, nag-educate ako. So in general, all surgeries in the body, the removal of sutures will be 7 days. Regardless if it's the nose, if you had a thyroid problem or thyroidectomy or CS, it's usually 7 days. Earliest is 5 days, longest is 10 days. So the average is 7 days. So 7 days, there's a you'll have your sutures, ganyan, may konting bruising. But after 7 days, pwede na yan, pang-rampan na yan, okay? So there's a bit of bruising pa din, a bit of swelling. This is what I tell my patient, no? So, pwede mo nang, kasi most of my patients are actually based abroad. So, kagaya kanina, yung patient ko, nag-opera pa ako, diba? Bago yung kaya 5 a.m. pa ako gising. So, my patient, umuwi siya ng Pilipinas like 10 years ago pa. So, I had the privilege of being the reason para umuwi siya ng Pilipinas. So this is the usual scenario in my clinic. So most of my patients are actually based abroad, so they will go home here just to have the surgery done. And then, so during the consultation pa lang, which is mostly online, I tell them na yung schedule. So again, pakilamera ako, mangingialam ako. So I plan with them. Day 1, this is what you need to do. Day 7, this is what you need to do. Day 8, I will allow them to go out, like have travel, meet their friends, or do whatever you need to do, but I will just tell them their limitations. Okay, so to cut the story short, it's 7 days, but on the second week onwards, there's a bit of bruising, bit of healing process, but okay na yan. I will just tell you the things that you cannot do during your first week.
Kaya pala nakapag-event pa si Betty after.
Yan pa. Yes.
Okay na, Stanley. Any other questions pa, friends from the blogging community? Ayan, Jeff, Kapamilya World.
In aesthetic medicine evolves, as aesthetic medicine evolves, what changes would you like to see in how society and the healthcare system view and integrate these procedures, especially the patients?
I thank you. Parang pang Miss Universe. Okay. Actually, my goal is for the Philippines to become known in medical tourism as well. So, yun ang goal ko. Kasi ako, I frequently travel a lot. So, my reset time is traveling, whether it's local or abroad. So, parang doon ako, I work, and I travel. Yun ang reset time ko. So, when I travel, I compare. So, ano yung mga advantages ng mga other countries when it comes to aesthetic surgery or aesthetic medicine. So my goal is for the Philippines to become a hub also for medical tourism. Not only Korea, not only our neighboring countries, but for the Philippines to be known. Kasi ibang mag-alaga yung Filipino doctors. Diba? Known tayo as Filipino nurses who gives good care or utmost care for our patients. But yung mga Filipino doctors, hindi pa siya masyadong known. And I've seen a lot ng cases, different nationalities, different ethnicity, and they say that, Doc, you have a superb post of care, which is the one very, very important. Hindi lang yan during the surgery. The most important thing is what happens after the surgery, even months, even years after the surgery. Post of care, that's what we call it. So, alagang Filipino.
Last question po, looking back at your journey from servicing government hospitals to being a respected surgeon, what are you most proud of and what legacy do you hope to leave?
Siguro, the thing that I'm most proud of is that this girl, this petite girl right in front of you, was able to create a name without the help of just being me. Okay, because this is my personality. I'm talkative. I joke a lot. I like beauty. I like to see beauty in other people. So yung personality ko is a reflection. My business is a reflection of my personality. So, parang for me, I'm just doing what I need to do and I'm just doing what I love to do. So, dahil doon, nagkaroon ako ng pangalan, nagagawa ko yung gusto ko, nag-enjoy ako, nakapagpaganda ako. So, I think that's my legacy and that's something I'm proud of. There are so many times that I was put into question. Sino ba yan? Parang ang liit niya naman. Literally, di ba? Very petite, very small. Parang arte-arte niya lang. But I use those hindrances to create a name for myself. And my belief is the thing that I should challenge is me, not anyone. So I need to prove something on myself. I do not need to please anyone. So after ko gawin yung mga need kong gawin, after kong pagandahin ang mga need kong pagandahin, the patient will speak for itself. So the best form of advertisement is actually not me. Sorry. But it's the patient. So the best form of advertisement is actually a walking advertisement.
Thank you, Jeff. Any other questions? So, di ba, she's the nose fairy. She was Doctora Love of a combined SOCMED platform operated Corina with 1.5 million views with virality. And on April 26 episode of Rated Korea, she will be a fairy godmother. And what really touches me is she will transform the life of one trans woman having experienced gender dysphoria. Kayo yung maganda kay Dr. Ruth. So I hope abangan nyo yung next episode for Rated Korea.
Isulat niyo po sana siya.